features around primary instructor that we've added. First of all, we've added the ability to mark one of the instructors in a section as a primary instructor. So you can see here I've pulled up the section Leave 2008, and I've come up to the Instructors tab. I've already added a couple instructors, and I've set Rose Marie as the primary instructor. I can click on any other instructor in the list, and they will be set as the primary instructor. You can also remove the primary instructor, in which case that section has no primary instructor. The primary instructor will be used for features like messaging or special permissions that are given to just the primary instructor that may not be given to the other instructors in a section. So I'm going to set Rose Marie as the primary instructor. We've also added the ability to list and output the information of the primary instructor and the other instructors within the assignment definitions themselves. Now this includes the description, the title, and the input assignment templates. So I'm going to look at the description for this assignment. Now you can see here I've used the template markup that we normally use, but in this case we've added a new property called primary instructor. Primary instructor has all the same properties as a regular user or the student would have in this same template context. And we'll add all of these properties to the information text box here as well. So all of the properties that student supports, instructor will support as well. So you can see I've used primary instructor.firstname, primary instructor.lastname. We've also added a special function called message link. Message link will create a Nextport messaging link that allows someone to click on the link and send a message to that person, and that message will be recorded in the communication log. With this update also, you can use these for each statements. These templates are just velocity templating language. You can look that up online, and I can actually enumerate through this other new property called instructors, getting each instructor and printing out the instructor's first name and last name. And finally, I can also get the count. I'm going to bring up what the student view looks like for this. And as you can see, these are the things that the student can see. If I click on this primary instructor message link that I set up, it'll bring up a dialog box and allow me to send a message, and that message will show up in the communication log, and the instructor will get an email as well. As you can see here, it's also listed using the for each. It's listed each of the instructors that I've added. And it's also got the name of my primary instructor right here. Now in the template, if I omit this first parameter from message link and just leave that empty, by default you can see that it just fills in the instructor's name for the text there. So you can have whatever text show up for that message link that you want, or by leaving it blank, it'll just fill in the instructor's name. Now if I go in here and I go to the Instructors tab and I change the primary instructor to Emily, then I refresh the student view, you'll now see that it displays Emily as the primary instructor and gives me a message link for Emily. So it all changes in real time without having to update the template. And same thing if I remove an instructor. So I'll take Danette out as an instructor. And then I'll go and refresh the student view. And you'll see that Danette's name no longer appears on that list of instructors. And the instructor count just shows 3. So that's some of the new features around primary instructor and some of the updates that we're making to the templating in the classroom. You'll see more to follow. These features will be out in version 5.3.